There's also this card which is quite nice with the boy. Hmm.
Appeals can be filed within 7 years.
Let's see how we get on. I reckon we're going to be doing alright here. So you can play this boy first and then slam these.
What is it?
Here he comes. This is where playing like a road trip be kind of cool as well, right? Which we could do.
That clear?
Play Salamander, say oops and concede. Yeah, thanks for that. You can see where Smogger can be awkward in this deck as well. So we could go for this location as carryover. Veil Monk S. But already you can see that like Bank plus Royal Decree, how bad can it really be? Because there's a lot of key cards you need. Okay, we definitely don't want to mulligan any of the poison cards. Royal Decree is giving us Azar. Beggar. And this is just so nice for... Who was that? That's so rude, mate. That was my chair. I promise. I promise, guys. But the truffle's going to be great for protecting the Azar, right? So Royal Decree. I can imagine we weren't playing Royal Decree, we were just playing Bank. We'd be like, no defender, herp it up. Veil is an issue, but we can kill it. Oh, we can't kill it. Oops. But it's not an issue because we're only poisoning a limited amount of cards, right? We're not poisoning everything. We're not renewing Salamander, we're just going to be poisoning like 7 strength cards, for example. Yeah, it's not a board wipe Salamander deck. It's a single Salamander But bear in mind we get King of Beggars with it. That is us bending, my boy.
We shall do it my way.
6 ain't bad.
The knights of overseas plundering and spraying.
But yeah, we just want to play the Roland late. We want to play the Siggy late. Play the Defender as late as possible too. But look at this Mushy Truffle plus Defender, mate. Such a combo.
Raid, we fight, we plunder, full service.
How could we lose from here, guys? We just couldn't, right? It's impossible.
You broke my heart. You shall never find peace.
You die already? Or need I kill you again?
We'll fight to the last bloody drop in our veins.
My lads will make sure of that.
Still seemed a bit too soon to go for Defender. Main thing is Roland survives, right?
Sit at my table and let's drink.
I think it's fine to go for it now.
Soon you shall transform and receive the gift of life.
We can also boost them with Cesar, right? The Veld unit just doesn't matter, mate, because we're only poisoning the cards that are poisoned. Plus one other, like the Bran here. Or the Yitter, I guess.
No retreat, not one step.
May Freya choose the victor.
Never thought I'd look so damn fetching in feathers.
Do we boost this? We certainly play around. They likely have Morkvarg, which just gets through this. They shouldn't have any other instances of 6 damage, right? We've seen double Guiding Slash, so maybe I didn't even need to do that. There's no Skjordal. Turgvi, maybe. I don't think we were necessarily supposed to, actually, with the fact that both Guiding Slashes are in the graveyard.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Yeah, it probably does just get mocked, exactly, yeah.
No more half measures.
Here we go.
Fill 'em full.
Over your dead body.
Why did they ping it? Why would they ping it? How does that make sense? So I have plenty of Salamanders, right? So I can just Salamanders. I don't need to use Lydia or anything like that.
Got one estate. Got it.
Alright, it was pretty close, actually. It was pretty close. That was sarcasm, guys. It wasn't close. I had 18 more points in coins, right? What the fuck? Natsuki cocked it too. The fuck? How's that happened? Arabians in Slave 6. I guess we don't want the poisons. This is just an example of where like Freak Show is going to be pretty good, right? I could brick Sewer Raiders, but... We don't want to start off with these until we're fully profited in it. So then they get tourney jousted. Yeah, Kate's got a lifetime sub, guys, which counts as a tier 3. Woo! Bad news, there's no tier 3 emotes. Oops. You be a squirrel. Congratulations, Fabio,
A
mate.
superb specimen, truly.
What a diamond. That's a chunky lad.
Don't blame me for your crooked nose.
I have actually got another lifetime sub to give out. You get one at like if you hit 400 subs or something, or maybe like 350, which I hit. I think it's 350, so I've got another one to give out, and then you get another one if you hit 500, which not a million miles away. I'm like maybe 150 subs off at the moment. How many subs are you on at the moment? I've obviously not streamed much over Christmas, so it will have gone down a bit, I think. Like stats in it. Jeez! So a lot. It's gone down obviously because I've not streamed for a few days. So yeah, I do regret not playing Card 6. Dying to assassination is so tragic. Never mind. Live and learn. Yo, right, thank you so much for the prime sub, mate. What a lad. Welcome, mate. I really appreciate it. What an absolute geezer. Cheers, mate. Cheers, boy. Cheers, mate. Cheers, bruv. Guys, I also, big news, made it to the bronze ranks in Runeterra. I was in iron before for a very long time, but I made it out.
A superb
Popping
specimen,
off.
Truly.
There's a tournament in like 38 days, guys, which I'm not going to play in. Cadaver... You what, mate? Cadaverine? That's not a real card.
No good
We
wine
don't...
will come from here, not even the compost.
Oh! That's hilarious. Oh dear. I feel like we might need to play the truffle. Like, dying to Tony just was so bad, you know. I don't want to play this, but it's needed.
I'll be a household name before long.
Okay, that is actually pretty cool, Kate. Is that because you're a tier 3 sub? Just like the game, I like the YouTube videos. Thanks. Is there free gifts on Gwent? Yeah, if you log in pretty much every day, you get free stuff, basically, mate.
Corporations are people too.
So if they play another cowboy, yeehaw, then we poison it with this. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Bruh.
Appeals can be filed within 7 years.
Use the coins. Use the coins. Yeah, boy. Guess we go bank first. I never actually hit the flipping boat either. Maybe catch him off guard. But bank into Cesar's so many points, right? These profit 5 each. It's like a mini Siggy. It's better than yeah, it's a Siggy, right? Profit 10.
Clever maneuver.
War Council with Calvate is controversial, is it not? That's a bit of a yikes.
The North must be destroyed.
Longships are overrated.
I'll just lose my card, I guess. What if he passes? I mean, can't do much about it, can I really? Siggy's like really near the top.
My lads will make sure of that.
Isn't it better for them to just...
Same time next week.
Yeah, we'd be 2 cards down, but like if I passed, it's the same situation. I would have lost on even. It's better to win down 2 cards than lose on even. I was just in a bad spot at that particular moment. Mosh, right? Oh yeah, I've never noticed that before. I could have played around that as well, that's the frustrating thing there.
Premium grade won't find any better.
Well, yeah, I just misplayed there, right? Unfortunately. So I buffed the tax collector, but it would have gone to 4.
I do not do this for power.
GG. Mate, it's got a fucking god hand. Holy shit. Helg. Had everything in it. It's better to win 2 down than lose on even. Yeah, it is. Unless you pass on 5, but I wasn't at 5. If you pass on 5, this it's not true, but if it's after 5, and I was on 4, I had 4 cards in hand at the time. Especially after my opponent's played a Calvate, because it means I could then bleed into round 2. Significantly better to win down 2 cards.
A fine vintage it would have made.
We'll just dry pass, guys. It's fine. We can win round 3 still from here. We're gonna be up a card. Guys, this is a pretty nice pass. So they go Joachim into Blightmaker into Mage Assassin. And now they're 15 points ahead, but we go to round 3, guys. They're just at the moment quite mesmerized. So now we go to round 3. What? What just happened?
Need 4Z6 CV1265X for that.
Tax collectors just get flipping moved anyway, bro. No reason to wait. I guess it's an Alza deck.
Longships are overrated.
So yeah, the tax collector giving us a coin that was significantly better than giving us a random something else.
Yeah, I work for the police. Better than working for humans.
I'm on my sword.
For fuck's sake, mate. So I'd like to go for the Gellet for carryover, but equally like getting 2 engines takes priority here. And that's why we play this card. It's just OP, mate. It just is.
Draw that bandana over your face. It's good advice. Trust me.
Still the card of choice to play here, I think. Worst card in the hand.
I'll get it done.
Okay. The next question is: do we go for some kind of dry pass, or do we bleed? Obviously, with Salamander deck, you'd think bleeding is just the way, but Sasuke's a problem for us, right? Quite like to bleed out the Sasuke. I've also got this truffle, which looks quite good.
I'll be a household name before long.
Going to attempt to bleed of sorts. That wasn't already obvious. Not a very long one.
I'm no beggar.
Could prove to be a mistake. We'll see. It's not been very good so far, though, has it? That's for sure.
I trust no one. Never have.
See me smiling. I'm dead serious.
Like 2460 or something from unitless one. 2450 maybe. Because we tanked the unitless deck from 2500. So we're 13 to the good. I could have gone Azar first if I was worried about Heatwave, which I'm not, clearly. I mean, there is still the option to try and 2-0 here. Alright. I guess I'm done. I don't know, mate. Did we trade well? I mean, I got carryover. I got Heatwave from them. Got a bunch of removal. If they have Saskia, the round is shortened at least. Still a concern for us, but the round is a lot shorter. Nice. Oh, that's nice. It's a pretty good hand. You may not have forgotten me. That's nice. There she is. Again, the round is significantly shorter at least. Still a pretty scary card to deal with, but... Okay, we can't go for the Fistek Trafficker here. Going for the Azar this early seems really bad. Yeah, I mean the plan is with for the Fistek to go for the bank to go for a Fistek, right? But we could also go bank here for something like a tax collector. We could Fistek our own card, but we don't want to do that because we can move the poison from something else. Like if we go bank, I think we just go bank here to be fair for something that's not a poison. Do we want the beggar or the tax collector? Beggar's just a flat 6. Pretty bad. But yeah, we want to poison whatever comes next off Saskia, and it's just too early for Azar in my opinion. It's just asking for trouble. I think we've done really well here. This should be a really bad matchup for us. That is a dirty play. But now we just poison whatever Saskia pulls. I think we made the correct play though. You see, oh, that's also so bad. Okay, we poisoned Maddock, mate. We're left but no choice. Because yeah, like they transform this and it loses the poison. Again, we could have gone for Azar first, but I just want to play this as late as possible. They discard Curse of Corruption. What the hell? Jesus Christ, what have they got left then? Gordo, I guess. Is there ever a way we go Roland first? We've already got the heat wave from them. We're ahead. In case you didn't notice. Okay. And this is why you go Azar first, right? Click the Maddock, unfortunately. Is it a win? Oh! Voice crack. Looks like a win. The fact they discarded COC is absolutely brilliant, mate.
Don't worry, safe. Got it.
It was pretty close. Oh! Jeez! Jeez! from an allied unit, but you can move a poison to any other card. So it says, move poison from an ally to another unit. So you can't move a poison from your opponent's card to your card. You can move a poison from your card to your opponent's. Or move a poison from your card to another one of your cards. Those are obviously 3 mulligans. Don't want to brick the sewer raiders, I guess. Maybe I'll just keep the hand then. Is it playable enough? Should be. Save 5. This will make for prime product. We have no tax collectors, so we go front row. Freak show. That's alright, mate. No worries, bro. Nice to see you in chat, mate. Hope you are. Exactly, mate. Yeah, exactly. And it can be nice to have, like, the luxury of calling certain... Azar Javed. Calling certain cards in round 1 as well. Could go Freak Show here. I don't hate it. Again, playing it in the front row was really key here. Yeah, Salamander Renew is something I've played a lot of in the past, but the idea is now that because you've got King of Beggars, which you can pull with the Salamander, you have like even more points, right? You have like the 13 extra points in that last play, so you don't actually need to renew it anymore. Also, Mushy Truffle I think is a really big deal for this deck. I've wanted to build a deck with Mushy Truffle Azar for quite a long time that's been good, and this seems like the best attempt so far. Like you can just see that, like being able to use the froth, but also like you want to play Beggars in this deck anyway, because I think you want to play, you definitely want to play Siggy, and you definitely want to play Bilzen, because that's just like an extra way of winning round 1 in this deck. You can slam Siggy, and that's what I also don't mind about Royal Decree. It just and Bank, it just opens up my flexibility. If I've got Siggy in wow, if I've got Siggy in hand, I can just go for Bilzen off Royal Decree, for example. All right. Epic victory, guys.
Rules are for those who would otherwise incinerate themselves.
A superb specimen, truly.
GG, mate. We don't want the poisons round 1 in this deck. It's quite a few bricks, I guess we just keep it. It's not the greatest of hands, but bad worse. Start off with engines in the form of tax collectors. Oh lord! Guys, if you heard a really feminine scream, it definitely wasn't me, okay? Trust me. Mate, game's really fun right now. I'd definitely recommend it. I also was taking a break for a little while, but I've been getting back into it and having a blast. I think now is a great time to get back in. Alright, 24, so I don't need to do any more damage here. Popping off, guys. Look at this Bilzen, mate. Flipping 15 profit Bilzen. Pikes King of of the Pontar! Guys, if you've been watching the Witcher 3 streams, you know we met this boy very recently, mate. And you will know that the pike is not King of the Pontar, guys. It is a lie. Don't fall for his tricks. Do you know what's King of the Pontar, chat? What is King of the Pontar, chat? Because it certainly ain't the bloody pike. Did we play the bills on already, or did we just stall for more time? The catfish! That's right. The catfish, guys, is King of the Pontar. Never flipping forget it. Nah, I just wanted to kill the she who knows, mate. Pike's King of the... I really want to hear this line, mate, please.
Hail Kerzer!
Oh.
Hail Kerzer!
I think I might have overdone it a little bit. Oops. I got a little bit too excited. You can see why I'm playing this Chad card. It's just broken, mate. Do we think we can win? We can do it, guys. We can win a long round against Koshchi, mate. I ain't scared. I ain't bloody scared, bruv. I do love an operator on a self-eater. I must say I do. It's one of the things that I would like to change that Uridin to in the deck I've been playing. I'm not convinced this boy's too good. I guess it is because I have the if I have hideout. King of Beggars Brick is too scary, right? Let's get it! Oh, why did I do that? I'm gonna play Witcher 3. Hopefully. The main issue is the fact that I've my sister just got here today. I've not really seen her all Christmas, so I might struggle to, but hopefully I can. This is going to be a real showdown, mate. There's only one winner, and his name is Specimen.
Whoever harvests Lee stays in these woods for good. Got it?
I'm so damn thirsty. It's a pity I can never finish.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Product needs to hit the streets at dawn. That clear?
Oh, mate, I can click the self-eater for more Gellert. Yeah, I just make sure I click on the Abomination first and then play the Addict boy. Chat, are you nervous yet? Are we starting to feel nervous at all? That we might lose? Because I'm flipping not. Trust me. There's one thing I am, is not nervous. We do have a bit of a spending issue, like I'm over profiting with the fist deck, but that's just because Roland's just popping off so much, right? I guess you could argue I didn't need to Roland so soon, maybe?
I'm no beggar. I'm an artist.
What an easy game, guys.
I'm pity I can never finish.
I think this is what I'm really enjoying about playing Gwent recently as well. Oh Lord Jesus. Is that there's actually decks I can play which are new decks and are still good.
Mouth. Anyhow.
We had a bit of a phase for a couple of months where like you tried to play a new deck and it would just be really fucking bad. That's what, yeah, that's when I was really not enjoying the game at all.
Hearts, livers, awful and delicious.
But those days are long gone, fortunately.
Same time next week.
Okay, so I have to move this first. Flip.
Don't run in straight. Got it?
Oh. Alright. No thank you. This is just not a card I can use this round, right? I have no idea, Gunter. I guess probably blue coin because you'd rather win the round. You want to win the round.
Deals can be filed within 7 years.
This is probably going to be a struggle for us. Yeah, very good time to go back into Gwent, mate. I'm also I started playing Runeterra a little bit myself recently.
Not qualify for
Yeah, I think that was a great time to get into Gwent, mate, or get back into Gwent. Either or. Hey, Gwent boy. No. Sorry. I don't think so. But thank you for the raid, mate.
A superb specimen.
Well, lad. I do appreciate it, man. We're popping off, guys. We're going to win the game. We can't be stopped. I mean, maybe we could even just win a long round against traps. We just say we have more points than them. Kind of doubt it, though. You're on rank 2? Jeez, let's go, mate. That is progress. I remember you when you were in rank 13, bruv. Nice one, mate. Alright, that's really cool to hear. What do we do here? Maybe Gellert? Nah, we need coins, bruv. Yeah, mate. No, nice one. That's great news. What's your secret? What's been the key to success, would you say, Gwent boy? But yeah, to whoever asked as well, sorry I can't remember your name. Is now a good time to get back into Gwent? The answer is yes. Yes. Come on, kill the Siggy, mate. I've got the bills in. Okay.
I trust no one. Never have.
Or trust no one, never have. I mean, I know Gwent boys. I guess I should have gone. I should have gone smuggle, or it's just a straight up misplay. Oops. Oopsie. Not doing too bad here, I think. It's only this card that's not playable. My pleasure, Grandpa. But yeah, what would you say is the key to success then in your improvement? Has there been like a eureka moment for you? Like a moment that you think like really improved you as a player or anything like that?
Giving parents up unto death. It is inevitable.
I'm no beggar. I'm an artist.
This is a bit of a weird card to have if you're a traps player. Is it secretly not even traps? Getting baited, man.
At 2 centuries, you behave like you were
Baiting
there.
myself, bro. Saskia is actually my least favorite card. I actually dislike Saskia much more than I dislike Milva. Significantly so, actually. That drives me quite crazy. Good chance of bricking there, but I just thought we've got to try and get the best hand possible to have a chance. I guess we could go for the Salamander this round. Let's get ahead of the Alzaro. So how will we do that? I guess for starters the hideout is just a good play regardless of what happens here. I was just thinking we could try and set up Salamander, but I just don't think it's going to happen because I need to get Roland down and then Roland's going to die and they probably play Heat Wave or so,
I
right?
must banish her. I see no other points.
Spill with a drop and I'll put you in a reading of ice. Spin till you scream.
They obviously want to buff that.
Rules for those who would otherwise incinerate themselves.
I knew they were going to do that.
Nasty business.
Whee!
The flames of righteousness do not scorch the innocent.
It's quite a lot of points now. So if I was to go Roland, this won't have enough profit, innit? Almost there, but just not quite.
Paint your likeness for a crown.
Oh, they're too confident, guys. Look at this. They're way too confident, mate. What are they doing, bro? They're way too confident, bruv. Question. Do I slam jam the Salamander? Or do I try and get Roland down still? I don't think they're passing yet, innit? I think as soon as I play Roland, it's done. Please pass her. This is the play, mate. This is like the most random play, which means they keep playing, which we want them to keep playing here, right? We don't want them to pass. I think everything else is just too obvious. That's a weird play, no? Trying to work out if they can still fit Heat Wave. They can if they cut Gourd.
I'll give you a bloody break, lazy shite.
Maybe I'm supposed to go back row with it where I'm making a bomb. Yeah. That was a throw, right? That was just a throw, unfortunately. I guess I would have actually got more profit.
So, how are things?
Very close. If I played back row, I'd probably win, I think, right? Yeah, just through. I was still in a bad spot, I guess, but yeah. Do you want a brick? It's also King of Beggars. That's fine for all the crew in that. That's fine.
Oh, the digits dropped off. I wouldn't sew them back on.
Don't blame me for your crooked nose.
Salamander mirror. Fortunately not, because there'd be non-devotion.
In this world, only two things are certain.
Hmm. The self-poison's just bad in this matchup anyway, right? So,
Life's short.
I don't know, maybe this was a trash play.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
I think if they pass, we just win.
Use that, smell that.
I wonder if I have a slam leader here. I think it's a real consideration. But as I have builds on already on the board, I'm not gonna
I've no mercy for your
go for it.
The pike's king of the pontar. The pike, damn it.
We'll offer pass. Maybe I should just spend twice because of bank. Yeah. Okay, cool, it worked out. My bait worked, guys. I offered them the pass, right? Said, look, don't lose on even. We just want to go to the long round. We're not really bothered about winning on even or anything like that, right? Like, if we try and win on even, the chances are we just end up losing the round. And my hand here is just full of great cards. So it worked out. It was controversial. Like, I already doubted my play after doing it, but it worked out. So, happy days, mate. This card's poopy. Can I survive? Oh, bruv. I'm gonna pop off. I think. I hope.
Robs them of speech.
Again, a lot of these games will just come down to does your Roland survive, right? And I should. Tax Collectors are bad. King of Beggars is particularly bad. This is an important card. There's no bricks. Still looking for Azar, Salamander, Mushy Shuffle. It's just Tax Collectors that go, right? Gallet could go, but we have Abomination, so... Roll the Korean bank again, kind of just working out, to be fair. Like, we want to go Azar, and then we got Mushy Truffle off bank. Does the job, doesn't it? I suppose we start with Tax Collector, just get some coins in. They're not super likely to try and remove it straight away.
You got a sea beast swimming in them breaches.
I'm not totally against going for like an early Gellet or so. Don't want to go for this yet. Mushy Truffle would be a nice option here. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is, mate.
I'll be a household name before long.
Why would they give us the bonded beggar value? What's that all about, huh? It is, but yeah, we're just going to use it on this abomination. It's fine. Purifies itself. There's an argument as well just to kill the freak show route so they can't get through my defender. Obviously just waste quite a lot of poison doing that. Basically just waste another poison killer. Poison's obviously an issue for it too, but we have this, the mushy rather. It's also profits at least, right?
You shall confess all in due course. Draw that bandana over your face. It's good advice, trust me.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe just killing this. Then again, how do they even kill Roland? I think we kind of just gotta kill it, right? Especially as they've already used the cart at this point.
Deals can be filed within 7 years.
My fist ex purist is purist in all that.
Can use it. Not sure for what just yet, but
Pissing. Cannot be sigh of my deepest regret.
And we didn't take the, whatever it's called, you might have noticed there. The tribute.
I'll give you a bloody break, lazy shite.
Pay 2 coins for, or 3 coins for 1 scarab, which is just going to get horsoned even after the truffle route, which is bad.
Take no prisoners. No prisoners.
Alright, here we go. We get the poison on the jackal. Whoa! Why did they tap it? The extra... What the hell, man? Should they not work out what's happening here?
So, how are things?
They're making our win look not as impressive. Still won by a fair margin, right? No matter what they did, though. go! Easy peasy lemon squeezies. Yeah, Salamander. Invigorate? Thank God it's not the other one. Guerrilla Tactiques. Oh my God, hand buff with dagger. Jeez, this deck is popping off, guys. Confirmed. They've got the vampire's stratagem. They have a naked dry. Oh my God! No, mate. No. No! Stop playing Saskia. Okay, I officially am a Saskia hater.
I've a great eye for faces.
I've a great eye for faces. Oh. I've a great eye for faces. Oh Lord. Oh jeez.
Longships are overrated.
Longships are overrated, mate. I'm a bit nervy, mate. Imagine playing an ST deck without Milva, though. Yeah, Saskia's better than Milva, unironically, right? She just is. She just is, mate. I don't know if it will be talk necessarily. Might be. Ooh.
Spill but a drop and I'll put you grenade in a vice. Spin till you scream.
I could drown you in a single drop.
See me smiling. I'm dead serious.
Bruh? ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa? What does ¿qué pasa mean, guys? Anyone translate myself, please? ¿Qué? Means what? Pasa means you what, bruv? You what, mate?
Business for me.
What's que pasa with you? What's happening? Okay, so it was good. So basically what you're telling me was my English was great. Oh my God. Thank you guys. I've a great eye for faces. That guy's voice, that geezer's voice line is just absolutely brilliant. So this time I'm remembering to use the Fistex while I actually don't have coins. Because otherwise you do waste them.
In this world, only two things are certain.
Could have gone bank, I guess, for Trushy Muffle there. I think that was actually a Trushy Muffle play. So it does a lot of the time make sense to save your leader until you've only got 5 cards in hand, right? 5 units. Their hand is getting big. If only I had a way of poisoning them! Wouldn't that be great? But yeah, I misplayed. This tactics collector was incorrect. I've a great eye for faces.
Don't blame me for your crooked nose.
Can't get them all right. They should have a hard time killing my boy. I wonder if we should ever I've just played the Azar sooner. They could kill us with Sheldon. Oh, we don't even have the other poison thing. What am I on about? Why do I care if this does? Oops. Oh Lord Jesus. I'm really glad I split the rows. There was no other line, guys. Guys?
A superb specimen. True.
Yes, lad. Zodiac Zam, thanks for follow, mate. Cheers, lad. Yeah, Nightbot, the Magic 8 Ball knows what they're talking about.
Only one with no sense would trust the word.
Oh!
You annoy me.
This will make for prime product.
I was sat there thinking, am I about to get brehend? Thank Lord Jesus.
Watch and learn.
Wasn't that like the worst thing to hit? So they can kill it now? Yo, bro, what's up, man? Kill the ship! Okay.
Nose, mouth, any hole.
This guy's getting Shrek'd, mate. This guy's getting Shrek'd. It's as simple as that. Last play will be a Glace. Might be. It might be Sheldon. Hopefully it is Sheldon. So you have to draw a Glace anyway, right? I mean, you have to draw both of them. Talk didn't get that many buffs, really. Oh!
Same time next week.
Shell poisoned. Aglace? I was joking! Jeez Louise. I was bloody joking, mate. I can't kill that. Oh wait, yes I can. Oh! Oh! Oh, let me do the swing. Oh, I'm sorry. That's close. It's not BM, guys. It's just called flexing. You have to see the amount of point swing it was. It was quite a lot.